Hello everyone, how are you guys? So today I will be continuing my video which I posted a couple of weeks ago. So this video, it's the part 2, it's the continuation of hedging risk Pullman strategy, right? So I tried this strategy last week in Vegas, and I was playing in Caesar's Palace. The tables at Caesar's Palace, they're super bouncy. They are super bouncy. I would recommend that anybody who's playing at Caesar's Palace, they should not play the pass line. It's really hard to hit the points. It's really hard to control the dice there because the tables are super bouncy. I would play don't pass system there, because it's really hard. It's really hard to control the dice there. Very few times I saw people, they were able to sustain over 8 rolls before hitting the 7, but most of the time people were rolling 7 within 2 or 3 rolls. Also, I wanted to let you guys know that I applied a new felt where I'm throwing the dice. This felt is a fast cloth. Okay, this is basically the pool table cloth. It's 25% polyester and 75% wool. So this cloth is really good. It made my flat table to a medium bouncy table, and this is what you guys want. You want to practice on table which is bouncy to super bouncy, those kind of things, because in flat table you are able to determine the outcome of the dice, not exactly, but in flat table it's easy to control the dice, but in medium bouncy table it's difficult. So a lot of casinos, you guys go around there, you will see that they have medium bounce to super bounce felt. Okay, now this felt I bought it from Amazon, and I just typed on the search bar fast felt for table games, and there were a couple of options, but basically you just need to buy the pool table cloth. That is the one which is basically, if you touch it, you will realize like this is the same cloth which is being used by the casino crap tables. Okay, so that is one thing. I added this so that my table becomes medium bouncy, and then we will also talk about today. We will also talk about. Let me switch on the lights, guys. Okay. And we will also talk about few strategies, variation in the strategies, what dice set you guys should use, what dice set I'm using, So if you have seen my first part, I told you guys that you should know your SRR, which is 7 roll ratio. Okay, so my SRR is probably 4 or 5. Okay, because I used to be a don't pass player, so I roll all of 7. But with this but I'm trying to have some variation in my game, right? So my SRR is 4 to 5, right? So after that, for me, it becomes really important to change my strategy and pull my major bet, because most likely I'm gonna roll a 7, right? So today we will be using 4 sets. Okay, the first set which I will be using will be 5-4, 4-5. Okay, this is a pretty good set. It's been working very good for me since last few months. This is a good set to avoid 7 actually, right? This set is for pass line. So is the 6-4 4 6 set. Okay. Sorry. 6 4 4 6. And the other set is 6 5 5 6. Okay. Six five five six. So these are the three sets which I will be using for first few rolls if I haven't rolled a 7. And after I have used this set, once entering into the phase 2 strategy, I will be using the all 7 set. Okay. And the way I will be throwing the all 7 set today will be slightly different. So let's say this is my all 7 set, 5 4 2 3. Okay. So the way I will be throwing it, instead of throwing the regular this way where you keep the dice on the axis, I'll try to throw in this way where the dice stick to each other as much as they can, and when they land, then they give any random number, but not 7. Okay, so let's try. Let's assume I have a $200 bankroll. Okay. So the white ones are $1, the red ones are $5, and the green ones are $25 each. So $100, 6, 150. This is 45, and I'll just take some singles. Okay, so I have $200 bankroll, starting with pass line, playing. So there are two ways how you can start this game. Either you can pay $2 as a hedge bet, which I shown in my first card, to any craps. So $2 will pay you 14. So if you roll 2, 3, or 12, you will get back $14 from the bank, and this will be gone, but you'll get 14. So you'll make $4 profit, right? So there is one way to do that. The other way is you play pass and don't pass simultaneously. Okay, so this is another way. I tried this strategy at Bally's, and this was fine actually. After 7-8 rolls, let's say, even if I was rolling 7, I was not losing any money here, right? So the maximum profit which I'm trying to achieve from my strategy is from either the place bet or the field, or in the beginning when I have my odds here. Okay, so that's my strategy to get the maximum profit from either place, field, or the odds which I have laid in. Okay, let's say the puck is off. Okay, we have $10 on pass line, $10 on don't pass. Okay, my first dice would be, because it's a come out roll, I'll go 1 2 1 2. It doesn't matter, whatever you want to go with. Okay, it's 7. All right, I don't know whether you guys can see that or not. There's still some sunlight there. It's 5 into 7. Okay. Five into 7. Again, 1 2 1 2. Ten. Hard 10. Okay. So it's 5 and 5. Five and 5. Okay. So since we have established the point, now the actual game begins. All right. Okay. So now the phase, the step one of our strategy, hedging risk, begins. Okay. And then I'm placing $25 each on the place bets, right? And then whatever you place on 6 and 8, basically just put the half on the field, okay? Just the half on the field. You can take this money from here and you can put behind your pass line bet, okay? So the combination which I'm going to use now will be 5 4 4 5, okay? This will be the combination 5 4 4 5. And guys, you know, in my previous videos, I have told you guys so many times that whenever you practice at home, whatever dice set you use, whatever dice set you're comfortable with, everything is fine. Okay, you know that already. But always, you know, place chips on the table and then practice. You know, I'm seeing a lot of these crap teachers who are giving useful information online. They are still practicing, or they're still trying to teach whatever they're trying to teach without placing the chips on the table. I don't think so that it's ever possible unless you're just by yourself at the table. Okay, so always place chips on the table and then throw the dice, because that is the real simulation. That is the real simulation. Okay, that's gonna tell you the real outcome of whatever dice setting you're trying to do. Okay, when you have chips on the table, and when you have chips on the table, you adjust your throw according to the area you see on the table, right? I know, like this area is vacant, okay? So I'll try to land the dice in this area as much as I can, and then try to control the dice, okay? Dice control is important, but precision shooting is also important, right? So these are the two main things which will help you in making money in this game. Craps it's a very easy game, guys. It's a very easy game. It's a very interesting game. It's a very fun game. There are so many ways where you can win in craps, right? If you apply your brain, if you're well aware of all the strategies and you know what to bet on other people and what not. It's very hard to lose money in craps. Seriously, people who lose their money on crap are basically those who blindly put their bets on random rollers, and you know they just wait for some a glory roll, which happens, but it happens in once in every 2-3 hours or so. And if you do not have enough bankroll, or if you didn't place your bets intelligently, then you're gonna lose your money, okay? And you won't be able to there when that glory roll happens. So please be very sensible when you're placing your bets. Do not leave your bets all the time, because eventually the seven gonna roll. That's the way the game is designed. That's the way the dices are designed. Okay, so you have to pull your bets in time. Okay, so let's begin. 5 4 4 5. First roll. 11. Yo, 11. Actually, it's easy for me to just bring the dice to you guys. So I promise I will tell you the real outcome. I won't be lying to you guys. So just trust me. It's easy. I just want to keep this video short. And if I'll be using the stick, I'll be wasting a lot of seconds in doing that. Okay. So the outcome is yo 11. We get paid on the field. Okay. So always count your roll, guys. That was our first roll. 5 4 4 5. Eight. 5 and 3. Easy 8. Okay. So you lose your money here, but you get 36 here, right? So we already have 15, 20. So this 30, 35, and 1. Okay. 36. Second row. Alright. Now we're starting our third row. 5, 4, 4, 5. The same dice set. 4. That's a good number, guys. You need a 4, okay? And that's hard 4. 2 and 2. Hard 4. 2 and 2. So we get paid the field and we'll get $50 here, but we'll pay a wick of $2. Okay. Now I know that my SRR 7 roll ratio is 4 or 5, okay, and I've already completed my third roll. So that means most likely I might roll a 7 on my fourth roll, right? So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pull my bets. Okay, I'm gonna pull my bets, and either I'll just try to score the point or keep on rolling until I roll the 7. Okay, and basically I'm starting with the Pullman phase now, Pullman strategy now. So I'm pulling telling the dealer that please pull my bets. I'll even pull my money from here, even the odds. Okay. Since the point is 10, okay, I'll quickly calculate how much money I've made. I'll see that I've already made, so this was my initial bankroll, okay? So the profits are 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. I've already made 50, right? Some money here. 60, 70, 75. I can also pull this bet. That will be 85. So on my first roll, I've already achieved, almost 40%, almost 40% profit, right? So either you can pull everything and just keep on rolling till you roll a 7 or you score the point. That is one way, right? Or if you still want to reap some more profit and take some more risk, what you can do, you can place $12 on 6 and 8. $10 on number 5, $10 on the field, okay? And then just keep on rolling till you roll a 7 or you score the point, okay? So now, since I've already used 5, 4, 4, 5, I'm gonna use another set now. So this would be probably so I'll be using 6, 4, 4, 6, okay? 6, 4, 4, 6, guys. This is my second set. And I'll use the set for at least 4 rolls. if I'm able to survive the 7. And once I've used this set for 4 or 5 rolls, then I'll be using my third set, which is 6 5 5 6. Okay, 6 4 4 6. 5. It's 3 and 2, 32 juice roll. 5. Okay. So I lose this, but I make $4 here because this will pay me 14. 14 minus 10 is 4. So I'll get 4 from the bank. That was our first roll. Also, the distance from where I'm throwing to this gator wall is 8.5 feet. I usually play at the tables which are 12 to 14 foot long. I do not play at tables which are longer than 14 feet. So and my position is either stick right or stick left. Okay, so right now I'm shooting from stick left, maybe stick left 1 or 2. So the distance is almost 8 to 9 feet from where I'm throwing, because here till here is almost 5 feet, and this is again almost 3 feet, right? So 8 feet, it's a decent distance, and I usually throw from that distance between 7 to 8.5, maybe 7 to 9 feet. Okay, so which I usually stick left or stick right, 1 or 2 positions. All right. 6 4 4 6. Five, 1 and 4. 5. Again, $4. That was the second roll. 6 4 4 6. Six. Easy 6. 5 and 1. 6. $4. That was the third roll. $7. 6 and 1, 7. Okay, so we lost this, we got the money. Okay, so now let's see our profits. Okay, this was our initial bankroll, $200. So this is 20, that is 20, 20, 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, $67. Okay, so you made $67 from $200 bankroll from your own roll. Okay, so that is pretty commendable. All right. I would say if you're using the same strategy on random rollers, just try to take your money from the first roll. That's it. Always have the minimum bet on the table, whatever the table minimum is, right? And just maybe 1 or 2 rolls. That's it. Just if they are random rollers, if you don't know them, if you have already seen them throwing in the table, then take your chances. But if you don't know them, you don't have to go with this strategy in the beginning itself. Maybe just for the first round or second round. After that, just pull your bets and just let them score the point, or just wait for them to roll the 7. Because guys, I will tell you that in this trip, especially at Caesars, even at Bally's, where it had the flat table. Um, the people were rolling seven in just the second roll after scoring the point. Uh, and seriously, I was thinking to just play the don't pass with them. Right, there were a couple of people who they were playing don't pass on them, and they were placing big bets. And within half an hour, their bankroll. I think within half an hour they won almost $1,000 because they were playing don't pass, right? Where I made only $200 profit on random rollers, and I was still lucky to make $200 profit on them because the other lot of people on the table they were just placing their bet. They were just pressing on their bet, not taking out the profit in time, and as soon as the seven was coming up, they were losing everything, right? So do not use the strategy on random rollers for more than two rolls, just for first or second roll. That's it. Then just pull your bets because this is a lot of money. Even if you're playing with $200, you're just placing the whole $200 in the first roll itself, right? This strategy works. I assure you, this definitely works. But you have to be cautious on random rollers. That is one thing, right? The second thing is know your dice sets. If let's say some random dice set you throw, you're not rolling seven in at least 4 or 5 rolls, then use that set in the beginning, right? In the step one or phase one of this strategy, and then once you have made enough profit from the place bets and the field, then just do the Pullman strategy, which is the phase two, right? Uh, that is the only information which I would like to give regarding this strategy. That's all, guys. Thank you for subscribing my channel. Your valuable feedback. I would be replying all the questions and concerns which are posted on the thread. I will be replying to those with my experience, right? Share your knowledge as well, because knowledge is wealth, first of all. So please share your comments and let me know. Subscribe my channel and wait for me to post another video on craps. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye.